Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for the week for you. This is the week ahead for the next 7 days for those born under the sign of a Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Okay, you've had a card fall out, so this is the messages you need to hear, and it is grounding. Okay, so you're becoming more grounded this week. This is anchoring into the earth and feeling at home, establishing roots. Now, for some of you that may be dealing with an earth sign, the earth symbol is here, the earth is here, the globe is here, earth energy. I feel as though there's an earth sign that might be stabilizing you here, Cancer. It's almost this person is very humbling. Sorry about the bike. And it does bring a very humbling energy towards you in the upcoming week. So you may find yourself feeling somewhat disconnected, scattered, or perhaps even overwhelmed, even forgetful. I think it's important that you balance yourself and you find that centered energy. This is what it's referring to. This is a symbiotic process. It's a co-creative process that we need to remember and do. And this may be helpful for you in the upcoming week. Because to root ourselves is to find a base. I'm not sure if some of you have felt like or will feel in the upcoming week a bit like you're in an altered state. Maybe there's a bit of fantasy happening here, Cancer, and you're feeling a little bit whimsical. This is bringing things back down to earth is what I'm seeing here. It can also be a water sign that you're dealing with. There's a lot of blues here. This is also the tree of life. So I feel like there may be significant changes. The roots you're laying down may alter your destiny here. This is the tree of life. So this can symbolize different directions of the tree here. So different branches, different directions in life, and different choices can bring upon different scenarios here for some of you. Let's have a look and see how this will affect you in the upcoming week, Cancer. Okay, the first card you have Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, Three of Pentacles. There's an important discussion that's going to be taking place. For those that are dealing with an earth sign, if you're trying to convince, not necessarily an earth sign, can be any sign really here, but if you're trying to convince someone or persuade or sit down and reach some sort of ultimate conclusion, I see you doing this in the upcoming week. Unfortunately, it might not sit well with someone here and they're going to walk away. Now, what's happening here is for some of you, Cancer, this grounded energy, you're trying to ground someone. But unfortunately, for some of you, it's not going to work because this person is actually going to walk away or they're going to turn their back. Now, this could be you because you also you represent the cups, and this is your Cancer moon here. So for some of you, the roles are reversed and this person is trying to ground you. But in essence, it's not working. This is not something you're aligning with. Your frequencies aren't aligned, and as a result, you'll move on. You'll move on to bigger and better things. But back to that Three of Pentacles, it can point to a lover's triangle here. It also points to negotiation and or sacrifice. Now, for some of you, this is a negotiation regarding a home, regarding possessions. If you're trying to establish roots, move elsewhere, make some sort of change, establish new friends, a new social circle, a new living situation, perhaps trying to feel more deeply rooted. This is what's happening here with the Three of Pentacles. This is your attempt to make those things happen. And I do believe for some of you, it will work. Because that three, it is trying to persuade someone or being in mutual conversation with someone here. But this is also practicality, finances, and things happening in the physical realm, in the tangible realm, something we can experience through the five senses here, Cancer. I do see someone turning their back though. Could be you, it could be someone you're dealing with. The Eight of Cups is, it's missing, something's missing here. Something isn't the same, and as a result, you're going to walk away or you're going to search for it. When there's three parties involved, sometimes things can get a little bit tricky. So I'm not sure if you're searching for the truth here. And the knowledge that you seek, or the information that you'll come to learn in the upcoming week, Cancer, will change things for you. It's going to set, it's going to set you apart or from the others. I feel like you're going to go on the quest. This is the quest sitting in the middle here. It's time to anchor down. This is what I'm seeing for some of you. There's an anchoring of some kind that's going to occur in the upcoming week. Maybe you've been on this quest for too long here, Cancer. Maybe you've been searching. You've been searching for the offer of love, searching for the home, searching for that new circle of friends. And I finally feel like the search is over. That's what I want to say, because there's the offer. Shining bright, the Knight of Cups brings forth an offer here. If you felt, you've been missing something, you've had that lack and or limitation, Cancer, this is changing for you. There's your search. Your search is over, because look what you're coming into. The beautiful Knight of Cups holds an offer out for you. So I do think there's an offer to settle down, an offer for stability, an offer on a home. I feel like I want to say, yeah, the search is over. You're going to come across something that's going to anchor you. Now, it could be a hobby. It could be a person. It could be a relationship, a connection. But the Knight of Cups, this is something you can trust, Cancer. This is something you can place faith in. And I do believe those that are meeting someone new, it could come from the workplace. It could be a face-to-face meeting. It might be a meeting that was initially occurred on travel. You've got the globe here, plus the quest, the journey, the travel, the seeker. So I feel for some of you, you've searched high and low. But finally things are happening. Finally, emotions are changing. And the Knight of Cups, this can be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that's coming in for the offer. For a lot of you, I think it's you though. I think the search is over for you. And as a result, you're coming forward here. I do see you turning your back on someone or something because it's not as grounding as you want it to be. It's not anchoring you down. In fact, it's making you feel unsettled in a certain situation. You may find yourself feeling out of place in some sort of situations in the upcoming week. It's almost like circumstances will occur that'll affect your energy. It'll throw you off a little bit. And maybe what's happening in these couple of cards here is that you need to focus on yourself. I'm not sure if there's another priority that's being added and coming in between a relationship or a friendship. It's a time when you'll need to call your dispersed energy back, to yourself, to your heart, and almost use it like motivation to grow and expand. So it's quite an intense week, I feel. But what I love here is that you will find a solution, and you will come into something. The Knight of Cups, it travels here. And what does he travel? He has to cross a river. A river is water, it's emotion, and you've got two, in fact. So I think it could be quite an emotionally heightened upcoming week for you, Cancer. And I do think it's because you want to lay down roots. Or you're searching for where to lay down roots. For some of you, the search continues, but for others, you're nearing something. You're coming up to a culmination point. You're coming up to a pivotal point in your life here. In the upcoming week, circumstances will occur around you that will bring you to a point of, of elevation, being high, happy. Things are getting more complex. Things are getting more intricate. This sort of energy is coming up around you in the upcoming week. And it all comes back to finding that stability, finding, a point where you can anchor yourself and settle down here. It could be a time when you feel you need to belong to something, to a social circle, to a community group, to a relationship. It's the notion of either it's loneliness because you haven't found it yet, Cancer, and you feel like you need that search is still on that quest for inner fulfillment, or fulfillment in the physical, you know, that circle of friends, you need to fit in with a certain trend or have the same amount of money. It's the notion of belonging. That's what grounding is. But for some of you, it's the search continues, but for others, I definitely feel the search is over, especially if it is in regards to love, romance. It could be an offer of work. It could be finally anchoring down or finally settling in to a community group, to a workspace, to a job, you know, to an online venture. Finally settling in travel patterns or relocation even, settling into new homes. So I will leave it at that though, Cancer. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. Remember, this reading is for the next 7 days. If it resonates, great, amazing. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Please don't try to make it fit. I hope it's been enjoyable nonetheless. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you very soon. Thanks again, Cancer. Bye for now.